So yesterday they interviewed Jim Schwartz, second interview. I know you wrote an article about that. Take us through the second interview and do you think Jim Schwartz has a legitimate shot at being the next head coach of the Cleveland Browns?
I do. Once again, I don't think that they're wasting anybody's time this week. I think anybody that they're interviewing, including, and they might wait for Nate Scheelhaase and then talk to him on Monday. But I think anybody, including Nate, they're serious about these guys. They would not be interviewing them a second time if they weren't serious about them. So Jim Schwartz definitely has a good chance to get this job. And then, of course, they would love him to stick around as defensive coordinator if he doesn't get this job. So yeah, he's still very much in the mix.
What are your thoughts about the two young guys? And they're not household names by any stretch. Grant Udinski, Nate Scheelhaase. I believe the Browns are the only ones that are interviewing Udinski.
Yeah, for the head coaching job, I think they are. But he's a very intriguing, very interesting guy. There's a lot to like about him, and I do think that they're very intrigued, and I think they're going to have a nice second interview with him. I think once they get him in the building and he's in person, I think he's going to present himself very, very well. So it's going to be a heck of a week. Because you kind of have to just compartmentalize and talk to each person and not have a recency bias or not fall in love with the first person that you talk to. So they're going to have to really be judicious about this and open-minded about it all. But I think Grant will do a really, really nice job in his interview.
With the two young guys, what do you think they're looking for? What is it about them that has Andrew Berry, Jimmy Haslam really interested and intrigued?
Well, I think they're both very bright, offensive minds. They're brilliant guys. They're super smart. They're super creative, innovative. They both kind of come from that Sean McVay tree, and I think they like that about them. And then they have great leadership qualities, and I think that people will find that out very quickly about these two guys. That even though they're rather young, of course, Udinski is 30, and then Nate is 35. I think that they will end up really seeing that they're mature and wise beyond their years.